Hello, I'm Jasmine. I'm going to be giving my presentation on Apple and organizational change. I'm first going to address the definition of what organizational change is. Organizational change is where a company or an organization puts forth action in which alters a major component of its organization. For example, it can be culture, different technologies, or infrastructures it uses to operate, or its internal processing system that has such company or organization used to operate on a daily basis. The change may be planned for years down the line or may take a few years for a full change to take effect. The organization that I chose was Apple, and the reason why I chose Apple for this research paper is because the product many people use on a regular basis. We don't know Apple wildly. The problem Apple is facing is having their sales and iPhones, their version of smartphone, their prices have catapulted from $449 to $1,449. Consumers do not feel Apple is really that much different than any other smartphone. The prediction is that Apple iPhones eventually will hit the $2,000 mark. Apple is losing its sales, losing their edge on what makes them different than any other phone. Consumers are having a hard time paying $1,449 for a phone. Apple needs to figure out a way to set themselves apart from any other smartphone. Also, another fact Apple is facing is because years ago people used to be switching their phones out every 2 years. Now the average is every 3 years someone's changing out their phone. Now if you apply the Lewin's model of change, you first need to look at the unfreezing. In this stage, Apple needs to get their sales up in order to get the change that needs to be done. Apple needs to think outside the box. They need to be innovative, that has something that's never been done before. There needs to be a new set of new engineers on Apple's creative team. In addition to a new team of innovators, Apple needs to start creating more surveys and see what consumers truly want, what they would like to see in new phones, what features they wish they would have seen in iPhones. Create another way to connect with their consumers and grow as a company. They also need a new team of managers. This way make sure to instill new changes. Apple needs to also explain to their current staff of all the changes that will be taking place to their staff in a meeting. Everyone needs to be on the same page with the changes that are about to take place. There also needs to be patience as new staff will be coming on and old staff will be adjusting to changes that will take time. They need a new, fresh perspective on creative, something that has never been done before with a phone, but also somehow create this with the prices of cost-effective and not outrageous. If Apple sticks to the high prices, they need to have something that truly can hold up to that. The second step of organizational change is actual change taking place. Apple needs to implement all the changes they actually put forth. If they're hiring a new staff, they need to put the new staff in place. If they're hiring a new organizational, innovators to come up with new ideas how to change their iPhones, they need to actually put those employees in place. And the last and final step of this process is the refreezing. As the new set of managers are in place that are there to help guide the new team as they come into new innovative smartphone ideas. The managers need to help facilitate in all these meetings of new ideas, and the Apple managers take the lead in helping create a creative flow and process to take place at these meetings. The managers are facilitating the meetings of the minds, helping make sure that all the ideas are going creatively and fluidly. They need another set of staff to help also when they're in these meetings to help go review over all of the new customer reviews of what they would like to see in new iPhones. This is going to create a positive change and the team is going to be rewarded for their hard work. The rewards can be recognition, feedback, and bonuses, all accepted as a positive reward, also as a positive reinforcement. This also helps create the desire of new behavior linked to rewards, which helps motivate employees to do well. Sometimes the middle managers get lost and singled out for not sticking to not upholding the new change. These managers are going to uphold and stick to the new change. This is what I recommend for Apple to be doing. Within organizational change, the organization I wrote my paper about was Apple. And I feel like this client, you need me. I will set forth the changes that need to be done, and once I set my mind to something, it's going to get done. I feel like you really should use me and use me on your team to help you get what you need done. Thank you.